Good afternoon. Welcome to Maureen Day Counselling. My name's Maureen. I thought what I would speak to you about this afternoon is the issue of emotions. What an emotion is, why we have emotions, why they're so difficult, what we do with them, what we shouldn't do with them. An emotion is really something that tells us something's happening in our life. They can be very, very uncomfortable and they can make us act in really strange ways. For example, the emotion of being angry tells us that our boundaries have been crossed. Somebody is coming too close for comfort, something is coming too close for comfort, and we're not happy about the situation. So we will get angry. And the idea of anger is to scare someone off. As I say that, it just reminds me of two little dogs that I had, and unfortunately one of them has passed away now, but if we had a bone, they would always fight and be quite angry with each other because they felt the bone should have been theirs and they didn't want to share it. And both of them would want both bones, one each wouldn't work. And I guess people are a bit like that when their possessions are being threatened or their relationships are being threatened. Another emotion that we're often familiar with is sadness. Sadness tells us that we've had some sort of loss. It can be very, very, very painful. Often people don't even realise they've had the loss. They think loss is about someone dying. But actually, every change is a loss. And every loss is a grieving process. I work a lot with couples, and quite often one of the issues couples come to see me about is the loss of trust. And that loss of trust can come about through lots of different avenues, but often it's through betrayal, and someone has cheated, leaving the other person feeling devastated. What we have here is a situation where not only has the person had a change in the relationship and a loss of trust, but they're also angry because their boundaries have been crossed, their relationships have been threatened. So they have both emotions at once, and part of them is saying they're angry and the other part of them is really sad, and the sad part just wants the other person back so as they can be happy again and have their life back to how it was. But the angry part is saying, no, you stay away because you're dangerous, and that danger doesn't feel good. So I guess I'm saying we have emotions for different reasons, and sometimes they can collide and they can make us feel really scared. What couples therapy does, and individual therapy, is break down the emotions. I help you identify what the emotion needs. In the very simplest terms, somebody who's hungry will need food. But when you're feeling anger, jealousy, hurt, loss, we often don't know what it's connected to. It's just not that simple. Counselling is about helping you identify this, and this is one of the key areas that I work with and can help you get to the bottom of it. Emotions have a thermostat. They can go from being fully turned up and being very emotional to often not feeling emotions at all. And one of them is as bad as another, because if we don't feel emotions, what we end up doing is not being able to respond to their needs and not being able to find a way of identifying what we need and how to get it. Whereas if our emotional thermostat's turned way up too high, we will be overreacting and over-emotional, where it's sometimes not needed or very realistic. So counselling also helps us regulate our emotional thermostat. I hope that helps. What I want you to do now is like my page, and you'll see more updates like this that might help you understand emotions a little bit more. If you want to book an appointment, you can drop by at my website and book an appointment, or drop me a message here. Or if you just want to chat, feel free and say hi. Anyway, have a good day and thanks for listening. Bye.